All right, so I'm going to share my screen because that's how I have to do it. All right, so here we go. So we're actually going to go back to Delta Math. All right, so here we are. We're going to do, remember we're talking about the 7-point attributes of quadratic. This is what the test is on. All right, so I'm going to go to skills. Yours looks different. Now this is the one we're on, parabola A value. All right, so when you look at this is pretty easy. You just have to pay attention. Remember, this is the A, this is the B, and this is the C. The A is the number in front of x squared. B is the number in front of x, and C is the plain number. All right, now watch this. This is very easy. All right, so what we're going to do is you are looking at the A value. They're telling you what these three, and you're going to match them. All right, a couple things to note. When A is negative, when this is a negative number here, it makes like a frowny face. All right, the parabola looks like it's frowning at you. All right, if it's a positive number, then it's a happy face. Think about positive, you're happy, yay, and you got a big smile on your face. All right, just like this. See how this one looks like it has a big smile on its face? This one looks like a frowny face. You see how it's frowny? And this one is a very thin smile. All right, now, so the first thing I would notice is which one's negative and which one's positive. All right, so this one's negative. I don't have any other frowny faces. So this guy here is my frowny face. So I'll click on it and I'll drag it over to that one. See how I lined them up? Now this one, you have to watch out. If the A value, the bigger the number is, and we don't care if it's negative or positive, it's -4 or +4, it's still the same thing. The negative just makes it a frowny face. The positive makes it a happy face. That's it. That's the only thing the negative and positive does. Okay. And so what we're doing here is you look at the A value. The A value here, this one's a 4 and this one's a 1. So you compare them. Now watch this. The bigger the number is, the thinner the parabola is. So do you see the distance between these two right here? That is thinner than this one. This one's wider. So the closer it is to 0, the wider it is. Like this one, see how it's like 25 cents? That's close to 0, so it's wider than the 1 is. All right, so which one is the thinnest? This one, right? So I will drag this one under the 4 because 4 is bigger than 1, so 4 is going to make its parabola is going to be thinner. See how this works? All right, it's just identifying. So I'm going to do it one more time. All right, so this is just an example, so we'll say new problem. All right, so here we go. I have 2 negatives and 1 positive. So 1 stands out for sure. And look, this one's already positive, so it's a happy face, so it's already lined up. This one is like 25 cents. Both these are negative, so they're both frowny faces. This one is less than 1. It's smaller. This one's bigger, so it's going to be thinner than the other guy. And so which one's thinner? It's this one. It's lined up. This one's wider. It's lined up. So I didn't have to do anything. I just have to know that which one's which, so I hit submit. Sometimes that happens. All right, one more. All right, so look at this one. This one we have a 1, a -1, and a 4. All right, so I have 1 frowny face for sure. It looks like it's lined up. All right, the 1 and the 4 here, which one's the biggest? 4. So 4 should be the thinnest because it's biggest. So I'm going to move the wider one over here, and it's kind of moving around on me, isn't it? So I got to make sure I do it right. So now that's the thinnest, that's the wider one, and this is the frowny face one. Y'all get this? You see how this works? It really is easy. All you're doing is just, you got to know the negative makes it a frowny face, the positive makes it a happy face, and you got to remember, the bigger the number is, the thinner it is. All right? It's just a comparison, and that's how you do that one right there. All right? Sorry, I had to do that.